Hey, long time no see. It's your boy, just some guy coming at you with a little educational video today. Yes, I know I just said education, but for the sake, it's a word. So, the kind of education you're going to get today is 5 steps that I know will improve your mental state, your mental stability, your mental mood, however you want to phrase it. It'll take you from here to here. And here's where we want to be. We don't want to be this. So, all these steps, I've chosen these steps because these can all be completed at home. Wouldn't say they're necessarily like the easiest thing to do, especially if you're not used to doing it, but you don't have to worry about going anywhere. You can complete all these at the house. And I'm going to try to say something different than what everybody else says, but we're going to see how that goes. So, first one, simply do something that you enjoy. Or, in other words, do something that you're proud of. Just two separate things. Because if you enjoy something, you can be proud of it at the same time. So I kind of grouped them together. So, for example, me. I like to listen to music. These headphones kind of suck. They're breaking apart, but they were cheap. So, I like to jam out to some music when I'm feeling down or feeling a certain way. There's a lot of different categories of music to kind of spice with the mood. I don't need to explain how music is, though. You guys know music. But yeah, so I listen to music. One thing I like to do. I also like to play video games. So right now I have a Switch game in my hand. I also really like the cases just because they look nice. But yeah, right now I'm playing Prince of Persia. It's called Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. No, it's kind of like a Metroidvania style Prince of Persia game. It's pretty cool. It's not like the other ones. So I enjoy it. But I play games like this, action, adventure type games to kind of help me out if I'm feeling down, especially if you have seen my previous videos. I used to get bored a lot, and so video games was my direction, to kind of escape. However, the caveat, you don't want to do something that's going to take away from your mental progress. And what I mean by that is, for example, video games. I used to play them all the time, more than I do. I still play video games a lot, but I used to play them a lot more. And what I didn't realize was that the video games would take me away from progressing in the realm of trying to get out, talk to people, and stuff like that. I would more so say to myself, I even went to a video game club one time. The irony is I was like, oh no, they don't play the video games I like, so I came back to play games like this. And it was just an excuse, of course. But anyway, you want to find a balance. Much like anything with mental health, you want to find a balance. You can definitely do things you enjoy. However, if you start to notice that it's taken away from what truly matters, which is your mental stability, then maybe you should either tone it down a bit or just stop it altogether. So that's number one. Number two is get out of your comfort zone. Now this one is more of the harder ones to do, but get out your comfort zone to find yourself. For example, YouTube right here, or me. I also sell things on. Nah, that's not really out of my comfort zone, so never mind about that. But YouTube, trying this new thing out. Going up to people, telling them about my YouTube channel. It's new. for me. I'm still trying to figure this out. Um, Definitely, I don't mind, like I said previously in before videos, that I don't mind kind of exposing myself in a way of like telling you all my struggles. However, doing this kind of like posting on social media all the time, because I also try to post on TikTok a good bit. It's a lot for me. So, um, but by doing this something that I'm not used to doing, it's letting me know that one, I could do it, and then two, I actually like it. I'm trying not to post so much in one day because I'm like I don't want to get people tired of me. But it's kind of like if you don't ever go out your comfort zone, then you never truly know what you're capable of. I heard this quote before, but I can't even think of it now. But if you stay, if you only do what's comfortable, then you never grow. So, and it's when you're uncomfortable that you grow as a person. So, embrace the uncomfortness and take it in strides, because realistically, life ain't always comfortable. So that's to get out your comfort zone. Like I said, it's one of the more harder things, but you can get out your comfort zone without leaving the house. I doing YouTube or doing something else that you normally do. Pick up a book if you don't usually read. I also started going to the library to read books. Going to the library to get books, but you could read the books, of course, at the house. But I got like a manga book I can show y'all. Give me a second. I'm out the frame, but that's okay. This is all happening in real time. Once I learn how to edit, I'll edit this stuff. But right now, this is the real deal, behind the scenes included. But got this book right here called Real. It's about these guys, wheelchair basketball player. This guy and that guy got a weird haircut. He's like a Giga Chad, or he was, but not anymore, unfortunately. And this guy got into an accident, and he's never gonna be the same. It's a cool book. This is the second one in the series. I read the first one. Honestly, I chose mangas because I don't like to read. The quick reads. The first one, honestly, it took me like 2 days to read the book because I was so captivated. It took me a while to read. Like, I read the first half of the book and the second half of the book, like, far apart. But when I did read, I read the entire thing. So, it's really interesting. So, that's why I chose manga, though, because a lot of pictures and a quick read. So, but yeah, so, 2, get out your comfort zone. Do something that you're not used to doing. And who knows, you might enjoy yourself. And you might find out a little more about yourself than you originally thought. Alright. 3. Say positive things to yourself in the mirror. Now, somebody would, or if you don't want to use your mirror, you can just use your phone. Now, somebody would say this to me all the time, especially my mom downstairs. She would always be like, this is an easy thing to do, a therapist or whoever. And it's like this, for example, just look at yourself like I'm looking at me, because I'm looking at the camera, but when it comes out, it's going to be like I'm looking at you guys. But, y'all get me. So, but basically, just like, hey, just some guy, you're a great person, you do good things, you're going to continue to do great things. But that makes me feel good because I'm like, hey, realistically, not a lot of people in this world are going to just come up to you and say nice things out of nowhere. So you got to fill in that gap, do it yourself. So just like how I did that right there, it might came out a little awkward because if y'all watching this, you know. But, no, just like that. Just go in the mirror. Say good things about yourself. Do whatever you need to do to kind of just get that self-motivation. Because like I said, ain't nobody going to just randomly come to you and be like, oh, you're a great person, especially if they don't know you. So, gotta fill in the gap and do it yourself. So, boom, that was number 3. So, recap, just in case y'all forgot, because I'll be forgetting sometimes. So, 1, as you see, I keep looking at my notes. I just wrote down the list so I can remember. So, number 1, do something you enjoy / doing something you're proud of. But making sure what you're proud of or what you enjoy doesn't take away from your mentality. Now, if you're doing something that you're proud of, it's less likely that's going to take away unless you let that pride take away from the main point of why you did what you did in the first place. So, create that balance. So, number 2, get out of your comfort zone and find yourself. You're never going to find out what you're really capable of if you're just doing what you always do. Number 3, say positive things to yourself in the mirror or your phone. Whatever reflection, you don't even got to turn on your phone, really. Just see yourself in the mirror. Or if it's daytime, you can see yourself in the phone reflection on the screen. So whatever you need to do, just say like, boom. I think this is the easiest one to do because it's only going to take a couple of seconds out the day to be like, hey, I'm a great person. Hey, people enjoy being around me. Hey, I'm a funny guy. I think that's the easiest thing you do. It's only going to take a couple of seconds. So if you don't do anything on the list, do number 3 because that's easy. And like I said, easy is a broad term because you're reading this, it's easy. But if you're not used to doing it, then it's not easy. So I should stop just saying it's easy, but whatever. Number 4, keep the area clean. I'll be honest with y'all. And I'll actually show y'all. So excuse the seconds. Like I said, so that's my bed, blah, blah, blah. As you can see, with just my bed, it's not made. It's not clean. It has a bunch of junk on it. But why? Tell y'all the truth, I get pretty lazy. Sometimes. I just don't want to clean up. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for it. Right now, honestly, I've been busy trying to keep up, trying to start this up and stuff, but being lazy, being busy, just kind of got away from me. By the time I'm done, I'm tired, and I don't feel like cleaning it. So one day I'm cleaning. One day. Especially if my dad or mom sees this, and they be like, clean your room, then I'm like, okay, whatever. But one day, I'm going to get up and clean it myself. However, I put this because, 1, you should clean your room regardless. And then 2, especially if you have company over, you never want them to come into a dirty room. But 2, and more importantly, having a clean room subconsciously says, like, I respect myself enough to be in a clean space. And at least to me, that's what it says. If you don't clean up at least your own space, to me that's saying I don't respect myself enough to be in a clean area. Like, I'm dirty, I'm a horrible person, so I don't deserve a clean room. I'm gonna be in the dirt where I belong, the trash, blah blah blah. I'm trash, you see how that correlates? You're trash long enough, leave your trash, and then you walk around like you're trash. Or garbage, however you want to say it, but that's not you. You're not trash, you're not garbage. So just kind of keep a clean area. Like I said, you don't want to be in a dirty area just because it's, nobody wants to see a dirty room, or you shouldn't subject yourself to a dirty room. So don't be like me with a bed full of clothes, dirtiness, and all that jibbo jumbo. So that was number 4. Number 5, last one. Do not eat too much junk food. Now, this one I'm horrible with because I got a sweet tooth. I get it from my dad. I got a sweet tooth. Actually, right in front of me, I got these little white fudge covered pretzels, which is pretty good, salty and sweet at the same time. But I also have these little blueberry cake things, which I ate all of these myself, and I'm probably gonna eat these things myself. Honestly, kind of cut myself, but these are not as good as I hope, and they're $5. You see that? $5, $4.99. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Okay, a little bit. $4.99. Waste of money, man. I could have used that $5 for something I cared about. But in the store, I thought they were good because blueberry muffins, blah blah blah. They're alright. But that's not even all. I have these little hot fries. And I got a Sprite that I should throw away because it's kind of old. But anyway, as you can see, as you just saw, that's the one I suck at because I like junk food. Now, of course, I try to work out and stuff to stay fit, but I love my sweets. However, and this one you can actually look up because it's scientific. My bad. But when you eat junk food, the chemicals that they put in it causes you to be in a chemical imbalance from what your body is originally supposed to be. For example, your body only is supposed to have so much sugar a day. You're supposed to have sugar. Your body needs sugar to operate. But if you eat too much junk and you have too much sugar, then your body's like, well, I don't know how to handle properly, so I don't know how to deal with all this sugar, so your hand hurts or your feet hurts, or worse, you get like diabetes because you eat too much sugar and you create a chemical imbalance. Now, don't quote me on that because I don't want nobody who knows science to be like, you're wrong, actually. But that's what I believe is the case. Anyway, I do know for a fact chemical imbalance, and it affects you in many ways. Makes you tired, makes you, wheeze out a lot, makes you slow, sluggish. But more importantly, it affects the mind because it adds to that, oh, I don't want to do anything because you feel so sluggish from everything. So you don't do something, you don't do what you're supposed to do, or you don't do anything. You start to feel bad about yourself because you're not doing anything. And it makes you feel bad as a person. So, and then the junk food can lead to weight gain, of course, and some people don't want to be a certain weight. If you get that certain weight, you might look at yourself like, oh, what happened to me? And that aids to your depressive mood as well. Mainly the chemical imbalance for the eating junk. Something that I really need to work on because I ate all this myself. Nah, I didn't eat all of it today, but still, I need to work on that. So yeah, those are my 5 tips. And I'm going to say it one more time. Number 1, do something you're either proud of or you enjoy, but don't do it to the point to where it takes away from your mental progress. 2, go out your comfort zone, or more demandingly, get out your comfort zone so you can find yourself. 3, say positive things to you or positive affirmations to yourself in the mirror, into your phone camera, or even your phone screen when your phone is off. 4, keep your room clean. Keep whatever area you're in clean, so you can learn to respect yourself. And then 5, do not eat too much junk food because it's going to create a chemical imbalance, make you gain weight, and I'm pretty sure y'all know all the stuff that comes with that. So, thank y'all for listening. Also, a little longer video. However, those are my 5 steps to take you from here to here. Now, the time frame wise is different for everybody. So don't expect to do these 5 steps and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm changed forever. Or you don't even gotta do all 5 of them. You could just do 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't gotta do all of them. Do what is feasible to you in the moment. but I promise, guaranteed, or your money back. If you consistently do these things, one of these things is going to make you feel better in some way, shape, or form. So, anyway, thanks for listening. It's your boy, just some guy. And yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. Deuces.